Alrighty then, I'm Jerry Fleming, and this is Ser the Vino. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching my videos, and I hope that you enjoy them. Please follow, subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Any one of those venues, you can stay in contact and keep up with me on my journey through Europe. 100 bottles is the hashtag I'm using to follow. So if you want to follow hashtags, go for that one. And we're on bottle number 24 at the moment. So it's called Tres Reinos, Three Kings in English, or in Spanish, Tres Reinos. It's a red wine from the the Rioja region, made with Tempranillo grapes. Can't really escape that. The Tempranillo basically has taken over here. It's a delicious, spicy, cherry-like wine. And this one actually comes with a Coseca style. If you see right here, should have it somewhere, yeah, right there. So this 2017 Coseca actually signifies that it was grown in a vintage or harvest year. So that basically means that they are grown on hillsides rather than on plains. And they also are grown cooperatively with another plant so that the soil can benefit from it. So it's not like stripping the soil of all those proper nutrients so the next year's crops or wine or grapes will be bad. It's going to be very consistent coming from the same soil, from the soil as it, like, basically, I forget what it's called, it's crop cycling. So definitely a good choice for Tres Reinos to do that one. So basically let's just get started into it then, huh? So this is our Venturi. Thank you very much for filtering out all the sulfites. We always like to thank you. All right. Ooh, very nice. So immediately what I'm noticing here, looks a little bit like almost like a purple color. We're getting like a little purplish type color from me. I am a little bit colorblind. I have to be straightforward with all y'all. A little bit, just a little bit. So purple could be a pink or something like that, but it is definitely. Oh, it has a very bright smell of the cherries, and definitely smells like it was fortified. When fortification process basically like means that halfway through or somewhere around then, they take the wine, they open it up and they dump a bunch of alcohol in there, like was it sherry, brandy? Brandy is like with port. Sherry they do that with too to make the fortified wine. So it should be it's like a little bit stronger, but at the same time it hasn't had a long time to ferment. So basically you're taking away from the fermentation process. So it's gonna be really sugary and sweet, but at the same time it's gonna have like the same amount of alcohol. So it's usually a dessert wine type of thing. So I'm not getting anything from this one. This one actually smells like a pretty good one, but I haven't tasted it yet. So let's get into it. Yep, like I said, that sweet cherry smell I'm getting, very sweet. Yeah, almost like a port. Oh, that is smooth. It's not really acidic at all, like I was expecting. I mean, usually I expect that from like that. Usually I was expecting a lot higher acidity, honestly. Oh, there it is, the acidity. I don't know how I drank it last time, probably just slugged it right back apparently. Yeah, right on the tip of the tongue. Right there, on the sides a little bit too. Definitely acidic, I'm getting it now. Yep, give me one sip. Oh, that's quite delicious actually. I definitely like this one. This one was one of the cheaper ones I bought. I think I spent like €2 or €3 on this bottle only. I was looking for something else as a recommendation, and unfortunately I was only able to find this one. So here we are, stuck with this. Oh, it's quite delicious. So like it took me a while to figure out what the Coseca was for a minute because this is actually my first style of tasting for that one. It's pretty delicious though. I definitely am enjoying it. That fortification process really brings out the sweetness in the cherries, obviously, because it stops halfway through and the sugar doesn't get a chance to turn to alcohol. Really smooth though. Oh my goodness, yes, that is definitely a good one. I would definitely want to pair this with probably some some good fruit, maybe apricots, pears, apples, something like of that sort. Maybe not apples and pears. Definitely apricot or plum would be delicious. I definitely can see myself doing that. So let's get right into our pairing right here. It's been a while since I brought out our Cheez-Its. So let's give it the old-fashioned college try. Oh, now the Cheez-Its are really good with this, actually. I could definitely see myself eating a good cheddar cheese with this one. Something strong too. Maybe not quite a blue, maybe a feta. That'd be quite delicious. I can totally imagine having good smorgasbord of cheese, meats, and yeah, definitely some meat to go with this one. That'd be great. Like a good New York strip steak. Yeah, pan fried or something like that. That sounds delicious. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, that's quite delicious. Yep. This is for the price range. I definitely suggest this one. This is perfect for what it is. Has what is it? Only €3, and what is it? The equivalent of basically like $4.50, dollars back in the States. So $4.50 gets you a great wine that can go with dinner, and you wouldn't have to pay a lot. It can go with your dessert too as well. Yep. And I forgot to mention the legs on here. There's definitely some giant legs on here. Not a bunch of legs, just a couple big ones though. So very delicious, light coloration. I could totally see myself eating this with dinner. I think that's all I had to say about this wine. If you want to stay tuned, please follow us at Salut Vino on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And we're coming out with our Twitter soon enough, so you can stay in contact with us. If you have any wine producers, vineyards, or other questions, or you want to see me drink some crazy cheap wine, let me know what you want to see. My name is Jerry Fleming, and I'd like to thank you. And as always, Salut.